So if we fast forward quite a long time, I won't tell you exactly how many years, to the time when I first came into contact with Spurgeon's College. I arrived here in 1998, but for the first 8 years, I wasn't actually working for the college as an institution. I was working for a partner organisation, the College of Preachers, and my role was as arranging courses and conferences around the country and working with Spurgeons on the establishment of a master's course in preaching, which is continuing at slightly different form, but basically continues to this day. And then that particular role came to an end after 8 years in 2006. And I was very fortunate, having been, in fact, or the role having been made redundant at that point, I was very fortunate that there was a role into which I was able to step with Spurgeons itself. So I changed my employer, but didn't move a single inch because I stayed in the same office in the building for another about 11 years. First of all, for 3 years as a part-time tutor at Spurgeons in biblical studies and practical theology, and then since 2009 as a full-time tutor. So I may not be completely unique in this, but I think a number of people, and again, Spurgeons is probably not unique in this. You get to know an organisation, you do things, if you like, on the edge a bit. You act as an associate tutor, as I was doing for a number of years, and then you get involved and you kind of get drawn in, and you feel this is something you want to commit yourself to full time as an organisation whose ethos and values I share. It's quite unusual in some ways to be on the teaching staff of a Baptist college as an Anglican, which is what I am, but not unique. There've been one or two others in my time, and I know one or two others in a similar position at some of the other Baptist colleges. And perhaps it's worth just saying a word about that. One of the reflections that I have over the years, well, lots of reflections about seeing things from the perspective of different denominations and backgrounds and so on. But one of the things that comes over most strongly to me is the fact that being one in Christ means that absolutely the most important thing about anybody that you come into contact with through the college, whether that be student or staff member or whoever, is not their church allegiance, it's their humanity, who they are as a human being, and the richness of that diversity of human beings that I've encountered from all different races, nationalities, backgrounds, cultures, and so on during the years I've been associated with Spurgeons has been a wonderfully enriching thing for me.